Sleeping here was a mistake. Oh, I should get out of here. Okay, good. They're all still asleep. I'll just be quiet and I'll just grab my stuff and go.
Log 10.401.7. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominate in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times.
No. Okay, they saw me. Shh, guys, be quiet. I'm trying to just get out of here. The best way to deal with the sentry drones, or pretty much any mechanoid, is just with a bunch of half-charged wave beam shots. Oh, come on! Why does everyone have to be so loud? I'm trying to be respectful here. Okay, still good. Everyone's still asleep. Yep, they're just chilling like bats, apparently. That's all good. Oh right, this thing was made of cordite. And guess what the super missiles break? Y'all heard that, didn't you? Okay, no, it's cool. No, don't worry, you don't have to see me out. I know the way. Just stay where you are. No, dude, come on. Oh, you guys are so nice.
Log 10.587.7. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be more concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated.
Okay, they're all sleeping again. Cool.
Log 10.664.2. Research Outpost Glacial 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase of munitions and soldiers.
This is actually a pretty severe welcome wagon, or departing wagon. Fortunately, they're all stealth pirates, so they have no ranged weapons. And unlike that first stealth pirate, we actually do need enhanced detection gear, at least to lock on. I can still use my eyeballs to see them without the thermal visor. I know I had another one around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Okay. I should probably just get out of here. Well, that was exciting. Yeah, I got some new stuff to play with now. Now, as I recall, this door has no power. Spot on. Hitting things accurately with the wave beam can actually be kind of annoying. Alright, let's take a look at this quarantine cave that we have certainly not had any foreshadowing about. Here's trouble.
Morphology: Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon radiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent.
So I could have just spammed the power beam without the thermal visor, but the thermal visor at least lets us lock on. Apparently Phazon runs really, really hot. This is actually a really forgiving boss fight, considering those rocks that Thardus throws at us can give us missiles and health pickups. Once you do enough damage to the weak point, it explodes and reveals itself to the regular visor, overloading the thermal visor. Now we just have to destroy it in this view as well. They do take a bit of a beating though. The classic Achilles shin. Using the boost ball to get out of the way is easier said than done if you don't know that Thardus is going to do it. Normally at this point you're supposed to go back to the thermal visor and find the next weak point, but for some reason if you lay a morph ball bomb at Thardus while it's rolling around, you just reveal the weak point immediately. This makes it much more convenient. We now never have to use the thermal visor again in this fight. On top of that, if you came to the fight with enough missiles, these sections are actually incredibly quick to destroy, because it only takes one super missile. Rawr, yeah. Oh, he's so adorable. I'm a monster. Oh, now he's making his little lightning storm. I like to indulge him at this point. I feel like he hasn't had company for very long. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't see very well. Oh, you got me. He'll tire himself out eventually. This whole fog effect doesn't really change much even if you do have to use the thermal visor, since the thermal visor ignores the fog completely. So either you don't have anything obstructing the view, or you're locking on, in which case it doesn't matter. It makes this pretty cool though, not knowing where Thardus is actually going to come out from. Oh, there they are. But really, even without knowing that you can reveal the weak points immediately, Thardus is, like Flagra, pretty simple. I certainly can't imagine dying to Thardus. Really any of the bosses. Maybe the last two bosses. Other than that, they're all fairly easy to keep up with. And you have a bunch of health by this point. The fog disappears after you destroy a couple more sections, and then he just goes straight back to making it again. Although for some reason, maybe because I got hit by the lightning there, he didn't make the fog. This has all been a very confusing day for Thardus, I'm sure. Also, I'm wondering when Thardus is just going to give up. I mean, it's just that massive chest piece. This has got to be the last one, right? I see 2 hands, 2 feet, and what amounts to a spinal cord. And that's basically it. There's not much left holding Thardus together. Thardus should have just kept rolling around. Makes it much harder to get a hit in. My senses are tingling about this upgrade for some reason. Awesome, now the Morph Ball is super styling. And we can finally interact with these things. Whatever these things are. What are these things?
Magnetic rail system track. In Morph Ball mode, press and hold Z when close to this type of surface. Use the control stick to move the ball along the track. Release Z to disengage from the surface. Caution, a Morph Ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track.
You know, I kinda feel bad for Thardus. Kinda. Not sure why. Time to forget about Thardus completely, though, and move on. What creature died in that position? Okay, well, I'll get back to that in a second. More spider ball track. Haha! Oh, a white door. But I don't have the supremacy beam yet. Okay, we'll take this one. Where does this go? Wow, that is a change. Forgot how cold it was up there. I could use a hot shower.